as a market trend, this is our focus on being able to kind of work with the technology vendors for IT service management to kind of make sure that the software asset management process is part of the bigger ecosystem, and that's done smoothly and gracefully and to the degree that any client wishes, so that we can share data, so that we can drive the business processes of the greater ITSM world. Moving to the cloud. The cloud is everybody's favorite topic to start with, and it has some unique implications for software asset management. So first of all, corporations are moving to various degrees toward a cloud, either beginning the process and doing some investigations, moving forward in utilizing development environments or various research environments in the cloud, or pushing their full production software up into the cloud. And we see a wide variety of the degree that clients are moving to the cloud, but it's very much it's moving forward. The industry is increasing significantly. It's clear that this is a direction eventually that everybody will end up moving toward. How quickly that will happen really is going to vary by company, by industry, by geography in some cases. But as that happens, there's going to be a hybrid environment where there's going to be a mix of the on-premises software that we've utilized for many years and continue to utilize today, and then cloud environments. And that's going to create some real complexities from a software license management perspective. And the concept of bring your own software license comes into play, where we are taking an on-premises license, we are putting it up into a cloud instance, but needing to continue to manage it. And that has some specific challenges, and I'll touch base on those in just a minute. The drive to the cloud, we've noticed, the reason that people move to the cloud are, the challenges that they're having are starting to be reduced. There is better maturity in the vendor offerings. Security, which is always a concern, is being addressed. It's not that there are no concerns. This is both in terms of data security and then in terms of access. And both of those areas are maturing quickly with industry standards and with the demonstration of the ability to manage software, to manage data in the cloud. So, as clients move to the cloud, you're going to see a scenario with the need to manage both kinds of software. There'll be software that is, that's being brought up. There is software that will be part of cloud subscriptions, in sort of a bundled cloud offering. And there's obviously going to be the infrastructure challenge of the cloud itself, which is to say that you can do fast deployment, you can, all the benefits of the cloud, the ability to bring up an environment very quickly, the ability to utilize that environment for a short period of time and then bring it back down again when you're done. Those all add challenges from a license management perspective. So I'm going to split out SaaS slightly from cloud. Obviously, software as a service is a part of cloud, but it has its own unique characteristics. It is a single service. It incorporates the cloud infrastructure along with the software itself. It's a subscription-based service, so you're paying on a monthly or annual basis to access the software. There's a huge shift towards delivering SaaS products. Many clients now deliver a version of their products as SaaS offerings, including ourselves. We ourselves have a SaaS offering. And so from a market trend, it's very much something that we see. We look at it, we separate it out from cloud because of some of the unique characteristics of SaaS. You know, what folks, when you look at SaaS, you know, people think to themselves, okay, I don't have to do software asset management because it's a subscription. I can only, you know, I can't be out of compliance. And normally that is actually the case, but the challenge with SaaS is more of efficiency, and that is if you have a 100 user SaaS license of a product and you're only using 50 users, you're paying for those 100 no matter what. And this is similar to me to you know, to shelfware, to perpetual software that you buy. When you first buy it, you might put it on the shelf, you might not utilize it, but at least you know that you have acquired it and that you will be able to take advantage of that capability and get value out of that product at some point. With SaaS, every month that goes by where you fail to utilize the full capacity of the subscription that you've purchased, that money is gone. There's no bringing it back. And so understanding your usage, understanding the quantity as well as the type of usage is going to be critical in managing SaaS products moving forward. So that again, you will see that reflected in our roadmap. It's an emerging area, so we'll be addressing it moving forward, and it'll be something that we will address to a greater degree over the course of time. So mobile devices. So we've been tracking mobile devices, and mobile devices are, you know, absolutely here. They've been here for a number of years. I'm sure that every person in the room today has a mobile device on them. I'm sure many of you have several. You've got a cell phone and perhaps a tablet of some kind. I know that my children have more mobile devices per person than I do. And I think that's going to be a trend that continues. So the number of mobile devices as they relate to the professional environment is growing significantly, will continue to grow. And their organizations have a strong need to manage that process. As that relates to software asset management, what we're seeing is that mobile devices are becoming access points. Different vendors are managing that in different ways. For example, Microsoft is managing, is enabling through Office 365 certain number of mobile devices to be allowed as access points as long as you own the Office entitlement. There are obviously a number of applications that products have built in support of their primary product. So if you own the enterprise product or the user license, then they'll let you access it through a mobile device. So from a SAM perspective, that is an area of growth. There's a point at which we need to be able to track what devices are being used to access software, because the vendors are going to start to monetize that. But as it stands this minute, mobile devices from a software asset management perspective are not an area that we find to be of significant pain to our clients. Folks would like to be able to see what's going on. They'd like to understand what software is being loaded there. And there are mobile device management tools that collect that kind of data. But there is not a substantial pain in terms of the license costs of software that's associated with mobile devices, primarily because many of them on enterprise software are add-ons, are included add-ons. So that's an area that we're following. We will continue to follow. We're not going to be focusing on it to a great degree in the next period of time, but that may change, and it's one of the reasons that we follow that trend.